Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. So I think I did a late night one that didn't come on till wee hours in the morning. And then I just got one done that went all the way to the ready to view. And so this is my third one for today. I want to begin by thanking all of you for your views, your likes, your support, just showing up is awesome, because if I didn't have you, there would be no reason for me to be here. So I say thank God for you, and thank God for the opportunity to read for you. Okay, so we're going to begin in Psalms. Let's see. I'll take Psalms 136. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of gods. His love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords. His love endures forever. To him who alone does great wonders. Sort of sounds like a song, right? His love endures forever. Who by his understanding made the heavens. His love endures forever. Who spread out the earth upon the waters. His love endures forever. Who made the great lights. His love endures forever. The sun to govern the day. His love endures forever. The moon and stars to govern the night. His love endures forever. To him who struck down the firstborn of Egypt. His love endures forever. And brought Israel out from among them. His love endures forever. With a mighty hand and outstretched arm, his love endures forever. To him who divided the Red Sea asunder, his love endures forever. And brought Israel through the midst of it. His love endures forever. Let's see. But swept Pharaoh and his army into the Red Sea. His love endures forever. To him who led his people through the desert, his love endures forever. Who struck down great kings, his love endures forever. And killed mighty kings, his love endures forever. Sihon, king of the Amorites, his love endures forever. And Og, king of Bashan, his love endures forever. And gave their land as an inheritance, his love endures forever. An inheritance to serve to his servant Israel, his love endures forever. To the one who remembered us in our low estate, his love endures forever. And freed us from our enemies, his love endures forever. And who gives food to every creature, his love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of heaven, his love endures forever. I kind of think I remember reading that scripture when I was little. Okay. Next, we have Miracles Now. Sleep is a spiritual practice. I find that to be very true. And that is because no matter what I've done in life, no matter where I've been, sleep is healing. It's healing to your spirit. If your spirit's been under attack, if your spirit's been kind of emotionally or physically abused, right? Because it's mind, body, and soul. The rest is healing. When I was about 3 years old, my sister hit me with the baseball bat, full swing in the head. In 1966, they didn't have machines like they do today to check for, brain damage, swelling of the brain, trauma to the brain. I just remember the doctor saying, well, we just have to wait and see. Just take her home and let her rest and bring her back next week or whatever it was. And I remember laying on the sofa, and I remember one time my mom saying, someone pick up Marcia, we gotta go. And I think it was my sister Tina that was picking me up. And I opened my eyes and I was looking up. I was like, everything's spinning, I'm so dizzy, everything's spinning. And she said, just lay there and close your eyes. I must have slept for, 3 or 4 days, maybe a week. And when I came out, the doctor says, well, she seems like she's okay. So, I've never had my head examined. Maybe I should here now that I'm getting older, to see if there's any underlying problems that I could have now that I'm older. But even so, if I have a headache, I don't really like taking aspirin. I just lay down and go to sleep. If my tooth's aching, which is not very often, like when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, I had them all pulled out at once. They give you the pain medicine and you change the gauze. I did all that and just went to sleep. Whenever I was stressed, I just went in and went to sleep. Sleep is a very good healer, and if you're, I think when you're in your 20s, your hormone is up and down, and maybe that is for men, whatever it's called for men, but I know women, they can just it's more like the big things that's unsaid that need to be said, or maybe it was tried to be said, right, but it wasn't really acknowledged. And then when something little happens, and that's the one that breaks the camel's back, then you're like, ah, then everything's all flipped upside down, right? But sleep is a beautiful thing. So never let anybody tell you that you're lazy because you need sleep. Everybody's different. When I was in the service, we'd be out on the pier waiting for the trucks to come from Yorktown. And they'd back up the pier, and then you'd have to undo the casing, right? It only takes 20 minutes to offload 2 weapons. That's 10 minutes a weapon. So you have to take the case off, you have to strap it up, you have to communicate with the crane operator. You're actually your own rigger, right? And then you have taglines, and tagline at one end and tagline at the other. It's 2 different people on the ground and 2 different people up top. And then you signal up to the crane operator. Take it, it's yours. And then he'll take it, and then when it gets up to the O2 level, they have a rigger up there that's saying, okay, yeah, we need to bring it down now, so forth. Okay, we're all set, we're unhooked. And then the crane operator just rides, right, until the next weapons come. So for us, if we're upstairs on the O2 level, we go into this little room, everything's the floors are all steel, right, with painted non-skid on it. We go into this little room that has the elevator equipment in there, so you hear it going up and down or whatnot, and we'll just crash out there until the next weapon comes. And or if we were down on the pier, we would just get to the edge and just like stretch out. We were out. I was out like a light a couple times, and having a nice, good snoozy. And it makes you be more aware because you have your rest, right? It makes you be able to pay attention more when, if you're tired, then you're not really paying attention that much. And, Mark 48s, they're the non-nuclear weapons, but I did work with the nukes later on. Very interesting work. And, yeah, we got a lot of sleep. Sleep is good. Very healing. Next we have the Native Spirit. And today we have Grandmother Earth. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Gotta crack this window up. As soon as I get done doing this reading, I gotta take my dog for a walk. So I'm actually already dressed, and I have 2 layers, a shirt and a sweatshirt on right now. So gotta crack the window open just a bit. Grandmother Earth, stop and take measure of your life. Assess who you are and where you are. Get grounded. Make plans for the future, but don't act on those plans until you are ready and feel secure in stepping forward. There is a profound source of strength and power within you, and it is expanding now. Put your roots down. This is the time of preparation and going deeper. Your native spirit wants you to know Grandmother Earth provides the trees, plants, flowers, rivers, streams, oceans, mountains, and valleys, and supports us all with her bounty. She's stable and strong in her devotion to us. You are supported and loved even if you're not always sure of it. Strength is growing within you. Do not rush, slow down. The seeds that you plant now will bring abundance in the future, but only if you take the time to nurture those new beginnings. Take time to plan your future carefully. Don't rush into anything. Security and protection surround you. You are safe. If you're thinking of making secure financial investments and receive this card, it's telling you that this is a good time to do so. And it's not a time to take risks. The journey to deepen your connection to Grandmother Earth and bring security in all forms into your life. Walk barefoot on the earth, place your hands in the earth, or make investments. Imagine the strengthening, grounding energy of the earth filling you and your life. Grandmother Earth. Okay, let's see. Next, we have mermaids, messages from the mermaids, and we have love. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is what makes the world go round. Love is something we should share. Love is something we should respect. Love. We should love more. Love ourselves more. Show more love to the world. Okay? Open yourself to universal or romantic love. Put yourself out there and maybe go on a date or rekindle the love within your current relationship. This mermaid is bathing in the bliss of unconditional love. She loves herself, which means she's able to fully be loved by others. When you know your true value and embrace the fact that you're loved and lovable, you'll attract perfect, loving relationships. Love is the fragrance of enlightened spiritual people. It can be felt in their aura and is the residue of their presence. This is pure, unconditional love. People feel romantic love for each other. To love someone and yet also set them free is a beautiful thing. When our emotions become involved and we become attached to and dependent on someone, we can face issues. Perhaps you're experiencing this right now. Remember, we're all born free, which means we have the freedom to choose the path we take in life. Yes, it's possible to be in love and still be free. This isn't an excuse to play around with the hearts of others. Being free while in a loving relationship means you give space for the other to flow and grow. It's still possible to remain loyal and in love while loving them unconditionally. The act of giving and caring is an expression of love. If you feel drawn to be of service to others, then this card's message is affirming that. Practicing random acts of kindness is another wonderful expression of love in action. Showing love to a stranger will lift their spirits and fill their hearts with hope. Okay, that's it. And yeah, sharing any kind of love with people, especially with random people, you really get an amazing response. Like, in the city of Honolulu, okay, it is a metropolis. There's many little suburbs, or there's many little townships within the whole city of Honolulu. So there's let's break it down. So maybe there's like 10 different zip codes, okay? So if you can imagine a zip code, like Guadalupe, where I live, is one zip code, and the next town is another zip code. So, and it's more at a distance than it is in Honolulu. It's all compact together. But while I was walking around Christmas time, sometimes I'd be walking by the bus stops, and there'd be a little couples waiting for the bus, and I would tell them Merry Christmas, or God bless, and they'd look at each other and smile, and they'd look back and they'd smile back, because people don't do that in the cities. People here in this little town now, I mean, it's still rare now. It used to not be like that when I was a kid. We always said hi to whoever we were passing. It was just something we were taught. But now that with all the stranger danger and all that, people think it's really weird. Just like in the city, but the old people are the ones that appreciate it, right? I mean, I'm 60, so the people that are in their 70s, 80s, 90s, they're the ones that really, truly appreciate it. And I appreciate it too, but, even gift giving, I mean, it's just fun to just gather a bunch of little stuff. One year I just passed out incense, I let the people pick, oh, what flavor do you like? So they'd take one and they'd take it home and they'd burn it. They never came back and said, hey, I really like that incense. Where did you get it? I mean, I really never heard from anybody that way, but they did accept it. So it's kind of like whatever. I did my part and I gave, and it made me feel good to give and to see their faces when they're like, oh, this is for me, kind of thing. Anyways, it's all good. Next is Your Soul Purpose. And the visual artist is Carnelian. Creativity flows through me. I can see things that others seem to miss. My imagination is the key to my success. I have great vision and perspective. So, visual artist. That's under art, the first section of this book. But let me tell you, I love reading for you guys. There's, well, I hope and pray that it's helping you, but it also helps me, okay? And the fact that I'm reading, you have to have that big lung capacity, so my lungs get a workout. And then the one thing I always forget to tell you is that I play words with friends, right? So there's some words I'm waiting till I get the right letters in my stack that I can do. So it's kind of like building my vocabulary. So thank you for being part of my vocabulary building. Okay, So I'm done playing now. Let me see. Okay, this is the visual artist. Here we go. Do you have an eye for composition, placement, and light? Visual art involves many elements, including space, form, size, shape, line, color, texture, tonal values, perspective, design, and aesthetics, organization of visual elements. Let's see. Composition, placement, and light are tools of the painter, sculptor, and photographer. A visual artist is first inspired to create the vision in their mind, and carnelian carries that vibration of creativity, helping you give birth to your inspired thoughts and visions. Bring carnelian into the picture to aid you in aligning with the ability to creatively express life through a different or unique lens. When you pick the visual artist and carnelian card, try to shift the way you see things, activate your inherent ability to visualize a different frame of mind and viewpoint. Using carnelian as an ally gemstone, look at your life situation with perspective to creatively envision a good outcome to any situation. Align with the artist and the brilliant orange vibe of the vibrant gem. Carnelian is your ally when you dive into your emotions, whether it be through art, music, writing, or any other creative outlet. I've had the same peanut-shaped piece of carnelian on my monitor riser for over 2 decades as my writing companion stone. It supports a sweet little cherub angel who holds a star over her head. It is a reminder to allow the heavenly vibes to come through me to activate my creative mind while writing. Let carnelian inspire your creativity and be a reminder to have the courage to take action. Bring forth your visions and step into your magnificence. Okay. Okay, next we have Divine Feathers. Here's the feather, and it is of the flicker. Isn't he cute? It's like a sort of like a woodpecker with that little red piece on him. That's what it reminds me of anyways. Okay, let's see. Flicker. A member of the woodpecker family, the flicker derives its name from the sound it makes. Because of their ability to make a variety of sounds, flickers are connected not only to drumming, but also to the mysteries of music and rhythm. This messenger connects you to the different rhythms in the world and especially to the heartbeat of the earth. This is the primal rhythm of life as we know it. The black and white coloring of flickers markings is significant as well. It suggests the phases of the new moon, most often signifying the beginning of a new cycle. The message: the divine flicker is the master drummer, bringing awareness to what now is growing, moving, and beating a new path in your life. This will be presented as a fluid and adaptable shift. Now is the time to examine your past patterns and experience during these shifts. Do you resist following the natural rhythms of change? Self-limits are generally our most formidable hurdles. Use the great gifts of flicker to help you through any resistance. Trust that change is a sign of positive movement forward. The energies: new rhythm, growth, season, summer, element, earth and air, color, white, black, and red. Affirmation: I trust in the infinite rhythms and flow of life. So, let me see. We have the animal messages, and we have the spider, and it speaks of travel. That's some design that spider has on him. See that? I never looked at a spider that close before. I actually on my side door, I actually had a little spider near the blinds, and I happened to grab its little piece of web that he was attached to, and I put him out. You know, I mean, like, I don't want to kill them because they do some good work. And I don't want to vacuum them up because, well, it'd be killing them by accident. So I just put them out when I find them. Of course, they got to make their own way out in the cold because it's 60 degrees today. I'm not sure if they'll make it through the night. But, you know, they're smart creatures, right? They know how to survive. It's like in their instinct. Here we go. Travel will open up new possibilities in one special connection. Spider flies on silken strands through azure skies and brooding storms, and knows that the time has come to expand your horizons. Travel, be it faraway lands or a flower-strewn meadow, and see the world through new eyes with a deep understanding that nothing is impossible. Spider sees her world through touch, not light, translating vibration into knowledge. Take wisdom from what you cannot see, and if the fleeting touch of another affects you, acknowledge that connection and allow it to flourish. So it's crazy that we got this card because I feel like I'm energetically connected. I mean, like with my siblings, with my ancestors, with my girlfriend, with my wannabe significant other. I think he wants it and I want it, but I don't know. I don't know what the delay is, and I got to keep living my life. But maybe he's caught up in something that I don't know about. But energetically, I feel him, you know. So those connections are, I'm not going to say like very rare, because I think we all have it within us. But I think that we're doing the archangels now. I think it's a matter of enhancing your ability, and as you ascend and get closer to God, it's like, you know, you're trying to open up your senses, right? And you're trying to listen to God's what he wants you to do, what he wants you to say. Sometimes naturally it just comes across, hey, you know, I kind of feel like God told me to tell you this. I know this particular person, I had some sort of vision, and I sent him a message. I was like, oh, did your grandpa die? And somehow, I forget what message I sent, but not even sure if it actually resonated for him, but I did have like some sort of vision, like from the other side, that it wasn't, both my grandparents are passed away, but it was my friend's grandpa that passed away. And, you know, I sent him the message, and not sure how he felt about it or what, but probably at one point he already thought I was crazy anyway. So I said, you know, I'm just going to send the messages that I'm guided to send. And if it's for him, then it's for him. He'll appreciate it or he won't appreciate it. Or it's not for him and he can just, like, just ignore it or whatever. But I always feel like I should send the messages that I'm prompted to send, say. So paying attention to divine guidance for the purpose, the bigger purpose, right? It's really, you know, the bigger purpose is when it has something to do with humanity, right? We can't just be selfish and say, oh, I want this person for that reason. You know, I mean, you can, but if it's the bigger purpose, it's more important that you think of the bigger purpose, like doing humanitarian work together, someone you feel like you could trust, maybe like me, you've been through different people, different friends, different lovers, different family members that you thought you could trust, and they just keep letting you down, So, if there's one person in the world that you really feel like you can trust, you kind of wonder, can you really trust them? And you just have to, just have to trust God and say, God knows what's good for me, and He's going to protect me. Okay, so this one jumped out, Knight of Ariel. There is so much to be accomplished. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. Okay. So, it's kind of like to each their own. Everybody's like involved in their own world, and sometimes it's time to come together. Sometimes God is not only prompting you, but He's prompting someone else, right? The time is now for some of us to see the bigger picture and to realize that, what you've always felt like you wanted to do, well, here's the opportunity. Are you going to take it, or are you going to leave it? Are you going to have enough? Are you going to have enough like courage within you to walk the path, right? And I guess people wonder, how can I just be so? Yeah, I'm going to do it and just do it. It's kind of been my whole life. If you've read any of my other or heard any of my other readings, I've probably worked 15 jobs in my 40 years of work, right? Maybe more. But I believe in learning, and I don't want to be at a job where I'm the best that there is in that position, and there's nothing more to learn. There's no more job opportunities to move ahead, and so then I just leave that job. Why would I want to be stuck? And some people are okay with that. I'm just not. No, this job here is something different. This job here is something special. This job offers, offers the ability, you're learning at the same time as you're spending time with people, even though it's not live. You're spending time with people, you're helping them one way or the other. If I wasn't giving you some good information, right, then you probably wouldn't bother coming to see the channel, right? And so I just hope and pray that every reading has something for you to take home. So, I plant my seeds. I say what I gotta say. I try to be as honest as possible. And really, I think people, even though it's like recorded, I think that people out there can actually read the energy of the reader. Are they really honest? Are they really doing right? Are they really thinking about me as a collective, as an individual collective? Are they my ride or dies, So I'm here for the long haul, and I hope that God gives me the ability to read for many years and to teach others how to do it too, And sometimes it's just time to move on, and I don't pussyfoot around. When I say I'm gone, it's like, boop, I'm out of here. So, all right, so let me give some cuts here, and then I will begin reading. Okay, I'll do one more cut down the center, and then one more cut around the top, and then I'll begin. Okay, the bottom is the High Priestess, number 2. That's the already knowing, right? High Priestess, and there's the King of Gabriel, but I'm just going to take the High Priestess. Okay. So let me read the High Priestess that's at the bottom. That way I don't forget or delay it. Major Arcana, High Priestess. The answers you seek are within you. They cannot be found through the intellect, but instead are a product of your deepest feelings. Emotional situations provide great insight right now. Intuition and psychic messages should be treated seriously and with great respect, as they can be relied upon with confidence. Your dreams at night may also hold keys to understanding what actions to take next. There may be aspects of your situation that you're unaware of, but Archangel Haniel can provide you with the enlightenment and answers you're searching for. This is not a time of action, but of reflection and meditation. Have faith that events will unfold perfectly and that you will know when to move forward. Remain patient and be at peace, knowing that your inner guidance will not fail you. Additional meanings: the power of the subconscious, the willingness to forgive, spiritual awakening, patience, the mystery and awe of the universe, keeping the confidence of others. That's really important, keeping the confidence of others. You know, it's very important to respect, you know, that's a two-way street too, you know. Respect what you're being told and respect what you're speaking and what you're hearing, and you know. Haniel is a beautiful and mystical archangel who can help you understand the mysteries of life. Her name means the grace of God, and as such she is seen by many as having a goddess-like appearance. Haniel helps those who have embarked on an inner search for meaning and answers in their lives. She is a loving and wise spiritual guide who can assist you in developing your intuition and psychic abilities. Okay, so next we have, oh look, the star, another major arcana. 17, a dream come true. Believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. Now is the time to have great faith and hope. This star shines in the heavens as inspiration and as an affirmative sign to you that your plans can be viewed with enthusiasm and confidence. Let's see. If you've been experiencing challenges, you can rest assured that your difficulties will quickly fade into the past. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a star you can make a wish upon. The most important element for your success is believing in yourself. Archangel Jophiel can help you see how beautiful this moment in your life is. Feel inspired to make long-term plans and know that you'll be successful. A dream come true, renewed purpose, following your intuition, faith in yourself. Archangel Jophiel's name means the beauty of God. She excels at beautifying any situation or challenge that has arisen. You can also call upon Archangel Jophiel in times of joy and gratitude to help you anchor in your heart the positive energy of that moment. Okay, next card we have. Oh my. Oh, Spirit is here. He's given us some good messages of hope, of prayer, of believing, of understanding, of love, right? All the major arcana are like really good cards. So right now we're 3 for 3. So this is 13 peace. And you know, a good reading doesn't have to have all major arcanas. However, even if you don't have any major arcanas, if you can get a story out of it, then it's worth it, right? Sometimes I find myself, if it doesn't have that many major arcanas, then it's hard to tell a story. But I'm working on it, folks, so just bear with me. Peace. The Peace card heralds a time of great transformation for you. It's a period of leaving behind the situations or experience that no longer serve you. You've outgrown this phase of your life and are ready to move forward. The time has come for new adventures that will enrich your purpose and allow you to evolve like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. Often this card is drawn. The time of change was expected. It may come with the sense of great relief or perhaps feelings of sadness. Archangel Azrael opens his arms to you with love and compassion and will help you during this period of transition. Take time to experience any emotions you have with grace and self-love. Additional meanings: embrace the new dawn, release the past, let go and let God. Archangel Azrael is a wonderful and extremely elegant angel who helps those who are experiencing a loss. When you call upon Azrael, it is as though two big loving arms from heaven have wrapped around you, providing comfort and support. Solicit Archangel Azrael's aid when you need to let go of a situation or a part of your life that no longer serves you. So, this speaks of going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Okay? Next we have, perspective. Another major arcana. Okay, let's see. There is a better way. You've probably noticed that your past approach is no longer working for you. Archangel Chamuel asks that you pause what you're doing and look at things from a different perspective. While this time of reflection is temporary, it is also extremely important to your spiritual evolution and growth. This card can also indicate that your heart may be leading you to perform a selfless act of kindness for someone else. This form of compassion is always rewarded, and your angels will be standing by your side. Remember that you give the world your greatest gift by being your true, unique, eclectic self. Additional meanings: a pause for reflection, time moving slowly, a change in priorities, unconventional ideas, daring to be different. Archangel Chamuel is known for helping people find whatever it is they are seeking. His name means the eyes of God, and you can call upon him when you're trying to understand a situation from a different perspective. Okay, let's see what we have next. Six of Raphael. Embrace your inner child. This has to do with, I think this is like the Six of Cups. Okay. Oh, what a lovely memory. Experiences from your distant past or childhood come flooding back in order to help you with the present. Old friends or romantic partners may resurface. New people you meet become instant close friends due to past life connections. Previous relationships or friendships may be rekindled. Deep-rooted issues that hold you back push to be resolved. Be careful not to romanticize the past, but rather see it clearly and objectively. Additional meanings: issues involving children, nostalgia, embracing your inner child innocence. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the Ten of Raphael, love and blessings. So that would be like the Ten of Cups, right? Love and blessings fill your life. This is a beautiful moment where it seems as though you have it all. Your family is loving and happy. You may still work hard, but there's a feeling of satisfaction and peace when you come home. Your relationships with your children or other family members are peaceful and harmonious. Relationships can be a lot of work, but they're worth it. Your hopes and dreams are within reach. If it's a beautiful home life you're seeking, you're on the right path. Additional meanings: happy romantic partnerships, trustworthy relationships, the end of stress, happily ever after. Next, we have the King of Ariel, our first court card. So much abundance. Your plans are going to work out very well. The ability to manage finances is matched with a keen sense of what will succeed. Advancement in your career is likely. You've worked very hard and would like to take a break or possibly retire to enjoy a life of more leisure. People: a very successful person who has risen to the top professionally, someone who can direct many people or projects at once. a nature lover, stable, powerful, accomplished. Additional meanings: career success, using resources wisely, money in the bank, leadership positions. So put him aside. I'm going to take these two Raphaels and put them aside so we can see what our ratio is here. Okay, next we have the Nine of Michael. Worry is unnecessary. So someone, could be you, could be someone who you're thinking about. The worry will dampen your future because you're not allowing things to naturally flow. When you get a negative thought in your mind, you have to almost like physically take your fingers and pull it out of your head and toss it and say, that's not for me, that's not my thought. I don't think that way. I am a positive person. Therefore, I'm going to receive positive returns, right? Positive, the positive mindset. What you put out to the universe, you get back. So if you're praying that I want this, that, and the other, but then you're worried about it and you're stressing, then chances are it might come in halfways. It might not come in the way you want it. It might be lacking something because you're worrying. So this card has talked about stop worrying. And you can only guide people so much, right? Your worrying is unnecessary. The worst case scenario you're playing over and over in your mind are unlikely to come true. Free yourself from this form of self-punishment by turning into the power of positive thinking. Release all feelings of regret, guilt, or anxiety to your angels. Consider speaking to a trusted friend who can help you find an objective point of view. Ask your angels for nights of restful sleep and pleasant dreams. Refocus your thoughts on the outcomes that you're hoping for. Additional meanings: darkest before the dawn, questioning past choices, stress. You want to leave all that alone, all that negativity. Okay, we have 11, strength. So I would say the strength could have the ability to remove the unnecessary worry, okay? 11, major arcana. Here we go. You have great strength and compassion. The kindness and understanding that you give to others are a blessed gift. However, it is equally important to show gentleness toward yourself. You may see aspects within you that cause you worry or impatience, but every person is a child of God. It is by balancing all aspects of yourself with love and mercy that you learn to exhibit those same qualities to people around you. You are far stronger than you may believe. The situation you find yourself in requires a very soft and sensitive approach. Archangel Ariel can help you stay strong in the face of any challenge. Self-confidence, patience, self-control, forgiveness, inner strength, influence through kindness. Archangel Ariel is the angel known for protecting animals, the environment, and those who seek to safeguard our world. Her name means Lioness of God, and she can inspire great courage in the hearts of those who call upon her. Archangel Ariel is also known to be an angel of manifesting the essentials of daily life. Call upon Ariel if you're feeling uncertain or experiencing a lack of confidence, and she will help you get in touch with your own inner strength. Next, we have Ace of Ariel. Aces are new beginnings, right? Is someone having a new beginning? It's your lucky day. Money, time, or other new resources flow your way. Your planned new business or career choice will be very successful, and your ability to manifest your dreams is extremely powerful. You may meet someone soon who can open doors for you. Laying down long-term financial plans is also wise at this time. Land or home purchases are very possible right now. Additional meanings: a very lucrative idea, a change in job or a promotion, a helping hand, bright prospects. Okay? So what time is it? It's still early, 49. So, let's see. I'm going to pull 5 more cards. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 7. Okay, then we put these aside. They're not going to pull any more cards after that. So our first card is 10, the wheel. So if you're feeling down, it's time for you to fill up, right? Because if you're on the bottom part of the wheel, it's moving. Exciting changes are coming. The wheel spins with the power of life and turns to bring you prosperous new opportunities. If you've been finding it difficult to get your plans off the ground, that will change now. Sudden movement forward is likely. While the idea of change can sometimes be worrying to people, you must trust and know that the universe wants you to be happy. Unexpected events are meant to point you in a direction that will bring you a more joyful and fulfilling life. If you feel uncertain, ask Archangel Jeremiah to give you a clear understanding of where you're headed. Additional meanings: a fresh start, optimism for the future, ability to adapt. Archangel Jeremiah is the angel who can help us see our lives clearly so that we make assessments about changing circumstances. His name means mercy of God, and he assists those wanting to review their past in a kind and forgiving way. Archangel Jeremiah has the ability to inspire great visions of the future. Call upon him to help you when you're seeking inspiration on how to successfully make amazing changes in your life. Next, we have the 4 of Gabriel. That's the marriage card. So does someone need to have a new start and travel and propose? Who's the lucky girl out there? 4 of Gabriel. It's time for a celebration. You've worked hard and are entitled to some rest and relaxation. Your project has come to a successful completion, and now you can feel a sense of great pride and happiness. Release yourself from situations that feel burdensome. Expand your social life. You deserve to have a little fun. Important events such as an engagement, marriage, or moving in together as a couple are likely. It's a time for stability and peacefulness. Additional meanings: a very special day, freedom from responsibility, the joy of life, a promotion, or a new job. You see how they're just like happy in love, right? They're embraced. They're just looking at each other. There's probably a whole crowd around them, but they only see themselves. You ever felt like that? And then you have your angel who's being available to give you all these things. You know, see how she has the shine behind her, and it looks like she's holding something. There's something like really white there. And then there's some clouds over there that are white. And that maybe she's there to ensure that no one interrupts them, that their love grows, to give them guidance, to help them nurture their relationship. Okay, next we have the Knight of Ariel. So we have the King of Ariel and the Knight of Ariel. We had that earlier. I think that was at the bottom. So the Knight of Ariel. There's so much to be accomplished. Make a plan that is methodical and sees every detail. Slow and steady wins the race. You may decide it's time to find a better job, business matters, take precedence over emotional ones in this situation. Angels are watching over you right now, so think big. A person of great kindness and understanding, someone with your very best interest at heart. Loyal, trustworthy, funny, creative, ecologically minded, maybe a vegetarian or vegan. Additional meanings: renewed action, wise investment, being watched over by someone kind. Okay, we got 4 more. Oh, another major arcana, change your life. So, change your life. What is it that's wrong with your life that you need to change it? Are you single and you want to be married? Do you live in a climate that you don't really care for? Is it time for you to relocate? Or have you reached the highest part of your job and they don't see you moving any further, so it's like you're at a dead-end job? Is it time for you to find new work? Is it time for you to just say, I'm going to be an entrepreneur, and these are the things that I've been wanting to do. I've always thought about it, and now I'm going to show you what I can do, and then do it, whatever it is, right? And along the way, God will grant you with the people that can help support you as you're going along. That's, maybe sharing household bills, maybe giving you inspiration. Maybe they know how to get a good solution that maybe you haven't thought of yet, right? To get a good solution to get what it is, whatever it is that you want in your life, right? Maybe they have experience in maneuvering around through government red tape if you have to go that way. So it's going to be different for everybody. It's whatever is in your story. Okay. So it's time to change your life. This card represents a need to leave behind old belief systems and ways of doing things that have become stale and out of date. When this card presents itself, the universe is telling you that you can no longer procrastinate on making the changes you know in your own heart you need to make. Suddenly, everything is crystal clear to you. Change is inevitable if you're to grow and evolve. Embrace this new direction in your life as liberating and exciting. You needn't go through this transformation alone. Archangel Chamuel can help you find the new path and meaning in your life that you long for. Additional meanings: awakening, a sudden revelation that offers freedom, unexpected transformation, life experiences. Archangel Chamuel is said to observe the world from a very high vantage point. This gives him the ability to see opportunities that you may be missing. Call upon Archangel Chamuel whenever you're searching for something. With his super angelic vision, he can clearly find a path that will lead your life in a new and exciting direction. So I just want to be clear with all of you. I read the books because you get to interpret the words that the author writes, okay? It's great if you have a question, like for me, the last one that I had was even though I couldn't really explain it right, but then a younger person, I think, came in and said, the power is the power of God, which makes sense. The power of God within you can help you make decisions that are coming from the right part, right? It's coming to you for the right reasons. It's coming to you for the right purpose, for the right results. Everything, any power that you have is your spirit power, and you are attached to the angelic presence of the Lord, right? And if you have God within you, then you can have faith that you're choosing right. And if you're still unsure, you can always pray to God. God, this is how I'm feeling. Is this the right way? Please send me a sign, and he'll send you a sign. But I think it's great that I can actually read for you guys. And, sometimes with the tattoo tarot, I kind of know most of the cards, so I can, after flipping 4 or 5 cards, I can start to put a story together. But regarding these cards have so much good information in it, right? Like, how could I not read this information to you on this card, right? Because you get to decipher however it fits in your story, if it even fits. So that's the reason why I do that, and I want to hopefully get some more decks that I can, you know, keep introducing you to different perceptions, right? Because each author will have a different perspective, but basically the same guidelines, right? Next we have Two of Gabriel. It's making bold and ambitious choices, right? Well, that's relieving. Someone's not in this Nine of Michaels. I hope, whoever you are, that you're past this worrying stage. Yeah, I hope you're past that. Because you can't worry and pray at the same time, right? You can, but it's not effective. You either pray or you worry. I told my one lady friend, she's like, I would say she's close to 90, and she was worried about a family matter. And I said, well, you're a Christian, right? Yes. Okay, you can't worry and pray at the same time. I said, you pray once. I said, you write your prayer on a little sticky note, and you put it on your mirror in your bathroom, or you put it on your refrigerator, because those are that's like where you would see your messages, right? You remind yourself, I don't have to worry about it. I already prayed. I gave it to God. And what happened? Within a week, it was rectified. Not because of me, because of her faith in God and her realizing that she can't do both. Like, God probably doesn't really appreciate that. Like, you prayed to me that you want this change. It's going to take me some time in my divine timing to get this prayer answered. Stop worrying about it and stop praying to me 50 times a day when you know. Can you imagine? It's like God getting everybody praying and asking for something. He is miraculous. He is amazing. He's the one that can move mountains. He can do anything. It's not an impossible feat for him. But you know, at the same time, my prayers, I usually try to pray for other people. I have prayed for myself. But I just feel like for me, it's important to pray for the collective, or the other people outside the collective who need to get to know God, you know, who need to know that God is forgiving, God is loving, God is, He will provide for you, He will guide you, He will protect you, He'll love you, He'll forgive you. Okay, all those things. A lot of people just don't know, you know, and if they were taught it, but it wasn't really happening in the home, then it was, you know, it's kind of like, especially when you're young, right? If you go to a Christian school, but then none of it's practiced at home. It's like, why are you sending me there when you don't, you know, you got to practice what you preach, right? All right, Two of Gabriel, you're making a great progress. If you experience a pause in the action, then it's time to reassert yourself and get things moving again. Be bold and ambitious. You may have a choice to make. Don't let indecision keep you from going forward. The right choice won't come from your mind, so follow your heart. Important relationships are possible right now. Partner with people who share your outlook and passion. Additional meanings: long-term vision, business partnerships, showing great courage, gay friends or relationships. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, right now we just have a Knight and a King of Ariel. Next we have the Five of Ariel. Things happen for a reason. Release regret. Release guilt. Leave it God, this happened and I'm really sorry it happened. I really didn't expect it, the outcome to be this way. God, please forgive me. I want to move forward. Please forgive me and let me release this regret and let me embrace the new opportunities. And how else can you do that? Whoever you hurt or whoever hurt you, you go to them in a loving way. And if they hurt you, you say, hey, look, Bob, I was just trying to help you make sure that wall was straight. I wanted to help you make sure it was plumb. Bob, I'm sorry things turned out. I'm sorry you felt like I was getting in your way. I was just trying to help you out. Get it? Plumb, Bob? Oh. No, but that would be a good for instance, right? Sometimes you're working with someone and they don't want your help. They don't want you in the way, but you're trying to be like a coworker, a good coworker. Here, let me hold that for you. No, get away from me. I want to do it on my own. And, they can really snap, right? So, forgive each other and move on. Whether you guys stay friends or whatever the situation is, It's, I can only use that like with my family. I said what I had to say. I'm not going to backtrack. I'm not going to take anything back when I'm protecting my ancestors, right? That you shared the ancestors too. Like, how could you be that way? No, I'm not going to backpedal on that. My ancestors are what brought me here today. And if you can't honor that, then you go that way, I go this way. Live at peace. I don't wish you any harm, but just stay over there and I'll stay over here. And I'm okay with that. A lot of people, they get crushed like that. They get all in their emotions and they get their feelings hurt. I've learned and grown from that. Okay, so 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. You may currently be focused on a loss, but when this card is drawn, there's something positive waiting for you. Things may not have turned out the way you expected, but now the time to trust that the universe has something better in store for you. Regret simply does not serve you now. Embrace changes as the guiding hand of your angels, sending you in a new direction with your long-term happiness in mind. Additional meanings: tenderness towards others, a change in focus, the wisdom to reach out to loved ones. Okay, and one more card. We got the Queen of Michael. So we have the King and Knight of Ariel and the Queen of Michael. No matches. You have a king and queen there, but they're not the same suit. Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. Past experiences have prepared you perfectly for this situation you find yourself in. Wisdom blended with humor makes the task easy to accomplish. Give others credit for good intentions rather than perfect actions. This is the time in life for advancing your career or getting things done rather than engaging in romantic relations. A person who has both a brilliant mind and a great sense of humor. Someone who has varied and broad experience in life. Perception, courageous, analytical, cool, calm, and collected. Additional meanings: a faithful friend, wise counsel, feng shui. All right, so again, we have no real matches. However, we got some really pretty cool major arcanas. So, I don't know if you could read all these. We have the 2, which is the High Priestess. 10, 11, 12, 13. That's Archangel Jeremiel, the Wheel. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to read it. 10, the Wheel. 11, Strength. 12, Perspective. 13, Peace. 16, Change Your Life. And 17, the Star. So if you believe in yourself, if you believe in the synchronicities that you've received, if you believe in your dreams, if you believe that whatever it is that you're looking for, that it's possible for you to have. How do you get it? You say, God, I want to walk on the right-hand side of you. I want you to always be with me. I want to always be with you. I would love to have the opportunity to be on this path. I promise to always give you all the glory. I dream of a beautiful life. I dream of sharing my story. I dream of helping the world. I dream of helping the world become a better place so that, you might have children now. You might say, my children's children, children's children. That's like 6 generations down will have a better life because of what I do today. Because God, I know that there's a piggy bank in heaven, and every time I do good, you drop a coin in there for me. And when it's overflowing, it may help me with my my generational curses, to clear them up. And you can take them away whenever you feel like I've done really good work to help my family bloodline. And therefore, the prosperity that you would give to me, because I praise your name, I give you all the glory. I understand that all these gifts are from you, and that this is nothing that I take with me, but at least I could have the ability to filter down all the love that I put in my lifetime down to my generations behind me. Okay? Anyways, that's the end of our reading. I appreciate your time. I'm sending you so much love. Healing. Always healing. Love and happiness. Joyful. Okay? All the goods. Anyways, I hope this resonated for you. I hope that you can find some value to take home with you tonight or in the morning whenever you're reading this. And I'll see you on the next reading. God bless. Aloha. Oh, don't forget to do that other stuff, like, share, subscribe. Cool. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.